Hello, we've arrived here at Good Friday and we continue to look at the Passion of the Lord. And I want to speak about Pontius Pilate and study him a little bit more. Pilate was a lot like us. He knew the truth, but he wasn't always willing to follow through on it. I would love for you to look at chapter 19 and count in both chapter 18 and 19, count how many times Pilate tries to have Jesus released. I think when you study that, you'll be surprised at how many times he actually attempts the release. Now, in the end, the thing that causes Pilate to fold is when he's accused of something. Let me read this to you. After this, Pilate was eager to release him, but the Jews shouted, "If you free this man, you are no friend of Caesar. Anyone who makes himself a king becomes Caesar's rival." Pilate heard what they were saying. And in the end there, it says at the end of that paragraph that he decided to just hand Jesus over. So although Pilate knew the truth and he tried a number of times to release Jesus, why was he not willing to make the sacrifice? Yesterday we talked about friends make sacrifices for each other, pay cost. But why was Pilate not willing to do the right thing? And I think it's because there was no pre-existing relationship. He didn't know Jesus as a person. In fact, he even says, "I am no Jew, am I?" Showing he had no connection to the faith. But really, even though he sees Jesus and he knows he's a good and honest man, he hasn't met him before. There's no pre-existing bond. And it's the people that we're bonded to that we're able to be faithful to. So as you again look at the Gospel of John 18 and 19, look at each person in there, and you can judge the strength of the relationship by what the persons do. Even if somebody falls, like St. Peter, or like any of us will do, if the relationship is good, we go back to Jesus, and he heals us. And we get even stronger in the relationship with him. That's something to think about today on Good Friday. Are we close to the Lord? How close are we? Can we be closer? And I think if you make that study, I think Easter will mean even something more to you, because you will know that the person who God raised up is bonded to you and you're bonded to him, and he'll raise you up also. That's what Easter is all about.